Here's the next interesting game that I'm sure will lift my spirits. FUNBAG Fantasy. Fuck, kill me. Just kill me. Just fucking end it. Just fucking end it right now. FUNBAG Fantasy. Alright boys, it's anime time. I googled Patriots anime, and this is the first result. I don't know how to feel about that, to be honest, but it's beautiful for the meme image to use for this stream. I'm basically going to be dropping some other animes that I did initially. I was trying it first, but I've now realized I've just kind of given up on them as like a whole. Okay, so Circlet Princess, we're dropping that. Meiji Tokyo Renka, which I didn't think was bad. I'm just not into those kind of shows. It's an otome anime, which means it is a waifu main character wanting to date a bunch of husbandos that she has her choice of. So, not really my thing. I didn't think any of it was bad. It just wasn't really my thing. Nothing about it really interested me too much. So I'm gonna drop it for now. Today is February 23rd, Sunday 27th. So from last Sunday to today are all the new game releases. So from, I think it's from here up. From here up are new game releases, which is a lot. I can already tell how this week's gonna go. Hentai Secrets, oh boy. We're into some shit. Do I have the Goku button that works? I do. Okay, so this is our Goku button that will save us in the event of inappropriateness shows up out of nowhere. Let's check out the first game. Muse Dash. Pepero game. I think maybe I did see this last week. I did see this last week. It was a rhythm game. A stylish looking anime rhythm game. Which doesn't look bad. And the music sounds good. So it might be good. I don't know. It's not out yet. This one's $7. The Moe Hypnotist. Share dreams with you. This is not in English. This is all Chinese. But yeah, I can only imagine what this is. There she is. At the very least, this is like a decent attempt at a visual novel. So there's that. The waifus look good. The art looks good. The music's generic. As all shit. I do not like this music at all. Are these all supposed to be just like hypnotist waifus? I've never heard of this brand before. What the fuck is this kind of shit? Share dreams with you. Well, that didn't really tell us anything about the game. In any way, shape, or form. They have like ZZZ hair bands or whatever, hairpins. And it's called Moe Hypnotist Share Dreams with You. So I'm guessing these are like hypnotists, or maybe you get hypnotized and you have dreams about Moe GFs, waifus and shit. I don't fucking... Maybe you're the hypnotist? Oh, maybe. I didn't even think of that. I don't fucking know, man. Can I translate this? Let's go. Google Translate. Read the bedtime story? Sing a lullaby? Hand-feeding sleeping... Wait, what? Hand-feeding sleeping pills? Let's spend a good night with the sleeping girl on the pillow. This game is a collection of pillow-side girls made by the Orange class. In the future, they may be more pillow-side girls joining in the future. Please look forward to it. Okay. So I'm guessing it's the same idea that you're talking about. This is probably poorly translated. But the idea is probably just you hypnotize these Moe girls and they join your harem or some shit. I'd imagine. It's a very kind of fucked up premise. It's trying to be like, it's okay though, because they're all smiling and happy the whole time. Okay, cool. Thank you, China, for all that you've done. For $7, you can hypnotize a waifu, I guess. Because that's the only way you're gonna get a waifu, you sick fucks. Now let's look at this one, whose name I can't say. Because it's all Chinese, and it's actually a fully Chinese game. Remember the nameplate. Okay, that's what this is called. Oh no, it's Remember the nameplate. Don't know if that's intentional. Remember the nameplate. I really hope they didn't misspell that. The trailer in general is very nice, appealing to get you into these visual novel games, more so than other visual novels will. Now we have these characters. These are nice designs for characters, and I like them. I wish I knew shit about Chinese to be able to understand what's going on here. Well, okay, so that was Remember the nameplate? Always remember. Okay, so it is supposed to be remember the nameplate. Oh, yikes. Yikes, boys. They wrote shit wrong in the first video and the title cards. Oof, yikes. Why does he have a knife tour? These are answers that we'll never get because we don't speak Chinese. Oh boy, what the fuck is that? What is going on here? What is that? That looks very, like, not supposed to be there-ish. It looks like they drew her in this pose. And then the guy said, no, we need a cigarette in her mouth. But her pose is perfect. Just shove a cigarette in her mouth. And this is the result. I don't like that image. But the very fact that it is $2, however, does mean that it's probably actually really short. So I don't know what to think about that. I also hear... And I don't know if this is actually really true, because again, I don't speak Chinese, but a lot of these ones that do come out that are $2, because there's quite a few Chinese visual novels that come out that are $2, and they look like a lot of work is put into them. Apparently, even though they're only in Chinese, the writing is like really bad, even though it's supposed to be in Chinese. As in, like, the grammar, it's almost like it's Google translated into Chinese, was what I was seeing. It was weird to me because, like, it's not English. Maybe it's, like, written in Russian first or something, and then they try to release it in Chinese. I don't know. But those are usually some of the complaints I hear about them. Either they're very, very short. So the fact that they're selling it for $2, you know, if it's really short or the writing in it's bad, well, there you go. Okay. Deviant Dungeon. It's $12 normally, it's $9 now. Gold Reaper wants it because of course he does. I can only imagine what this could possibly be. Now, you remember how we just watched like several trailers, a couple trailers in a row, showcasing how to present a visual novel as a trailer? This is how you don't present a visual novel as a trailer. This is how you don't do it. Okay, one, you're just showing the visual novel gameplay, which you don't need this much to show of it. Two, there's not even a waifu on screen. You're just in a room that looks like you could have found online for free. You're selling a waifu visual novel game that's supposed to be very sexual. You should be showing off all of the waifus. There you go. There's a waifu. Wait, she has voice acting? So she has voice acting. Her lips are not in sync at all. And in fact, they will keep playing even though she's not talking. That's just lazy. You are selling the player on what exactly the game will feel like. Because this is what this is. This is showing off the very beginning of the game. So if you're doing that, if you're showcasing that, you need to showcase it really well. If that's the only way you're showcasing the game. You have to tackle it in a way where you really get people hooked on it. Because if your game isn't able to get people hooked into it from the beginning of the game, but you make a trailer based on that, that's bad. Because if the beginning of your game is boring, then you make a trailer based on the boring beginning of the game, why the fuck would they want to play it? And they charge $12 for it. That's already a huge price. That's just a huge price in general for a lot of people to want to get into, for visual novels at least. $12 for a visual novel for a lot of people means we want a ton of stuff. And this game might be like, oh well, we got a ton of waifus, and they probably get naked in it at some point, and that's fine. This would be a trailer of like the value of like a $2 visual novel, I'd say. On the real though, a lot of people wouldn't pay more than like a couple bucks for this kind of shit. If they looked at just this video and they were said, do you want to buy this? You're just like, well, I don't really think so. It didn't really show me anything that sounded interesting. So there you go. There's my long rant about Deviant Dungeon. Probably longer than it should have been, but there you go. Cinnamon Fantasy. No video for this yet because I don't think it's out yet. This is an RPG Maker game. Oh, fucking shit. This is gonna be shit. This here, I don't know if this is this guy's art or not. I can't really tell. But then the rest of it is RPG Maker. Again, there's no trailer out for this yet. And it's actually not out yet. You can play the demo, apparently. I have no intention. This doesn't look like their art. I'm guessing they found it online at some point. You are not one of us. It's like a sunflower girl. And then there's sunflowers you fight. RPG Maker games are shit, by the way. So if you think to yourself, Wolfborg, this looks like shit. Utter, like, generic RPG shit that I've seen like 30 times already. Well, it's because it is. Because it's RPG Maker. And I want you also to notice the size of these screen caps, okay? The sizing of these screen caps is not a mistake. The sizing of the screen caps is exclusively because it is built in RPG Maker and not given the ability to change the resolution size bigger than this. Yeah, you can full screen this, but it looks like ass. And you also can't do borderless windowed. I don't know if that means you're using an older version of RPG Maker, or if he just never integrated the part of RPG Maker that lets you have other resolutions, but this is a clear example of RPG Maker fucking with the size of the game, and it makes the experience with a lot of RPG Maker games even worse, in my opinion. But it looks like this guy's doing some bug fixes and announcements and stuff, so maybe he's gonna make the game better over time. And it looks like he's got some stuff going on with it, so good luck to this guy with his endeavor. This screen terrifies me, though. This screen terrifies me. It makes me cringe in more ways than one, though. Let's move on to a game that's obviously a much higher quality. Hentai Secrets for $1. Help 20 horny girls to reveal their dirty secrets. I fucking hate my life. Okay, Goku, you're on call here, Goku. There was in fact also a titty out there. It's okay. It's okay, children. You didn't have to see that. It's okay. There is also a full-on titty out right now as well. Well, it's okay, boys. You're not seeing that. Goku is protecting you. So, yeah, this is pretty much exactly what you expect with this kind of shit. Actually, it's just all still there. I'm just gonna scroll down. This is... Oh my fucking god. They're not supposed to show that much on the store page, I'm pretty sure. You might think, oh, but it's only $1. That's not that bad. Well, like, they do it every week. Every week. So you're saying, oh, well, it's only $1. But can you imagine how many people are buying these games every week because they're thinking, oh, it's only $1. I'll send it to my friend for a joke game. Do you understand that you're fueling the theft of this art? The theft and reselling of this stolen art into, one, a very boring genre of template games. And, like, I don't know. I don't think meme reviews are in themselves bad. The problem is a lot of them are misguided in hentai puzzle games case, and they're helping a bad business practice. Here's the next interesting game that I'm sure will lift my spirits. FUNBAG Fantasy. Fuck, kill me. Just kill me. Just fucking end it. Just fucking end it right now. FUNBAG Fantasy. Oh boy. $45 normally, $38 right now on sale. Oh boy, you know it's gonna be a ride when you see this. What is this? Title is not suitable for the players under the age of 18 for those who find the following unpleasant or distasteful. Graphic sexual encounters between adult men and women featuring exaggeratedly large breasts, mammary intercourse, oral sex, breast milk, and or group sex. Wow, very... Okay. I'm gonna have Goku on screen before I go to this page. Alright, the trailer's good. I scrubbed it. I checked it. We're good. FUNBAG Fantasy. Develop a romantic relationship with a sexy succubus, a princess, a female knight, and a noble woman in a fantasy world full of swords and magic. There are 5 endings to complete, including a final true route. So, we found one of the games this week that is not trying to hide the fact that it's a sex game at all. Which, you know, I give points to. And it's charging a lot for what it is. One, because the art's not going to be stolen. That's like the important factor with these kind of games. The art, the voice acting, the backgrounds, all of it about it is like heavily budgeted and crafted specifically to give you very vivid hentai scenes and stuff. This is like, you know, an actually designed, not just a quick buck and go, you know, even though they kind of fits with the general premise kind of game, you know. Please don't voice act again. Please don't do it again. Please don't do it again. Alright, the trailer went to shit towards the end. Okay, then it got a little better. Wait, what? It lists everything about the girl you just meet. She is a G-cup? Excuse me? She's a fucking G-cup. Alright. That should have been done way better. That was a bad trailer for 45 bucks. You had the money for it. Invest. Put it in, hire an actual editor to make a decent trailer for this shit. This is a bad trailer. Well, also the other thing is the UI looks like shit. But I guess you're not going to be looking at the UI anyways when you play the game. You're going to focus on the center of the screen where they make sure your eyes are at all fucking times. There you go. That's my $45 review of a $45 game. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. Don't support the hentai puzzle game industry. It is killing everyone.
Since I was a young man, I've had this plan to stay in Japan as some type of ninja picture. Living like a Christian scripture, differ, thinking